Just touching back on the game last weekend, it's probably the middle period of that game where he's really in it, really competing with Wigan and really going well. But perhaps they got some scores on the board early, and it was just a bit difficult to claw that back. Is that something you've looked to address? That perhaps that bit of a slow start, or not necessarily yourself starting slow, but allowing the opposition to start quick?
Yeah, I think that's everyone's game plan, no matter who you play, and especially against the world champs. You got to start on the front foot straight away. You can't give them a sniff, and give them a sniff that early. Obviously, they're going to take their chances, and they hit you with points. So yeah.
And we're speaking ahead of seeing the squad for this weekend, but there was a few guys missed out with injuries last weekend. Is there any of those guys getting back? How's the injury picture looking?
We're not too far off from last week's players. Same players in this week's squad. So no, not too many changes this week.
And that's Kay Cust was one of the guys who's missed out with a knock. But prior to that, he sort of had been going with Chris Atkin in the halves with Mark Sneed. Is that something you're looking at as sort of like a permanent change of partnership now, or is it something you continue to assess on a week-by-week, game-by-game basis?
No, we play week by week. Whoever's performing and playing well. I think Custy's got the 6 on his back, so at the moment he's the half. But until he recovers from his injury, Atkin's the man there.
Excellent. And in the week, there's been a couple of signings announced. Obviously, Easton Masters for next year, and Long Lewis for when he gets over here and next year. How much of what you're doing at the minute, recruitment-wise, is building for next year, but also looking to strengthen at the minute and get through this season? So obviously, like Logan, he's coming over. Do you know how soon he'll be arriving and how quickly he'll be available?
Well, we've got next week off, so that sort of allows him time to get from Australia to here at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
You've got you, mate.
Yeah, so that allows him to get him over here on a flight and find his bearings, and obviously get him ready for the following week. So we're looking to see him next week at some point.
Excellent. And then just on London, not too long since you played them away at their place, and perhaps didn't produce the best performance, but managed to get the result. Obviously, with the result they had last weekend, some of the things Mike Eccles has said about them, they'll be expecting to put a response out and show what they're about. So what are you expecting of them this weekend?
Yeah, I think everyone's a bit harsh on London. I think everyone expects teams to blow them away, blow them off the field, but they're a good team. I respect them. To do what they did in Championship to make it here and play in the Super League is full credit to them and who the recruitment, their playing staff, the players. So we're not that team to come looking in thinking we're going to put 50 on them, because you can't do that to anyone. We respect them. I know they come with a game plan to beat us. We've got a game plan to beat them, and obviously whoever nails that game plan and plays well on the day is going to take the points. So we don't take them lightly like we do any other team. So we prepare for them like we prepare for Wigan.
Brilliant. Thanks, Krisnan. All the best for the weekend.
Sweet, top mate.
All right, Krisnan, you okay?
Yeah, good.
Good. Defeat last week against Wigan. What positives do you take from the game?
That our players are injury-free, pretty much. Got a few knocks, obviously. That comes with the game, and coming at this point of the season, we're touch wood, stay that way, to go out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, off the field, we've been granted an elite academy. You must be excited that there's another pathway into the first team squad.
Yeah, it gives, obviously, touching on last week, we spoke about it. I think it gives the opportunity for the local players, and obviously players that might not get a shot somewhere else, give them a chance to get their foot in the door and try their hand over here in the academy system. I know what it's like going through a system. I was fortunate enough to come through a good system at Parramatta, and I know how it works. And you build your confidence in growing in those levels and making those teams. Obviously the success at a lower age build you up to the next level. Just keep building your way to obviously crack the first team at some point.
Yeah, we've got announced a couple of signings this week. Is it Logan Lewis and Harry Wilson? What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, who was the other one? Sorry,
Is it
Sorry.
Harry Wilson from Wigan, I think?
Harvey.
Yeah, Harry, sorry.
Yeah, Harvey's good. He's been awesome since he's been here. He's tough. He's a tough thing. He's ready to go at any point. So he's been training well. And like you said, Lewis is hopefully on his way. We're not expecting Dalian Player of the Year type. We're just ready for him to get over here, show us what he's got, show the league what he's got, prove to himself that he's ready at any level, whether it's NRL, Super League, and I know he'll be coming with the point to prove for himself.
Yeah, last season with Rowley Ball, we were the great entertainers scoring lots of points. This year, not so much, but we do sit sixth in the league in the playoff spot. Has Rowley Ball changed, or are we just grounding results out?
Yeah, we're just like we said at the start of the season, we're happy to win games, whether it's by 2 points, 1, or like you said, like by 30, like we did a few times. But for us to be sitting where we're sitting, I don't think anyone expects us to be where we are. So we'll take that. And with that, like we said, we'll grind away and we'll just keep doing this.
Have we got to the stage of the season where winning is more important than the performance, just to keep us in touch with a sort of playoff chasing pack?
I still think performance is still the key to any team. For us, we value individuals in how we perform as a team. And the boys put ownership on each other and make each other accountable to perform well. When we perform well, we get the results. So obviously that comes with one in hand.
Yeah, last 4 games we played: Warrington, Huddersfield, Wigan, and Leigh. 1-2, lost 2. All playoff contenders. What have you learned about your team?
You feel better when you win. Easy. I think our main focus coming off those 4 games, like you said, like any other team, you play better when you keep the ball in your hand. It's the team that scores the most points, so can't score points without the ball. So that's our main focus leading into the rest of the season.
Yeah, final one from me. London at home this week. It was a tough game away. Expecting more of the same on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. They're not here. They're not coming up here for a haircut. So they're coming to get their win and take off back to London. But we're here to do the same thing and get back on track to where we want to be and set our goals and play the best footy that we can.